Hey everybody, Brenna Luke with Nebraska Home Sales. I'm here for another Monday Morning Minute. And this week we're visiting with Darby Lytle of the Lincoln Fencing Club. She is one of the instructors here and is currently ranked 5th in the nation for 50 plus women. So it's a pretty special treat to be here with her. I'm going to turn the time over to her right now, and then we'll leave some contact info throughout the video and at the end. So if you have any questions, you'll know where to reach her.
Everyone. Hi, my name's Darby. I am with the Lincoln Fencing Club, and we are here on the corner of 27th and O in downtown Lincoln. And this is a great place if you're looking for something a little bit different to try, to work off those holiday pounds, cookies, fudge, all that good stuff. We love fencing here, and we are always looking for new members to come and give us a try. There's 3 weapons for in fencing, depending on your preference for target, actually. So I'll just show you briefly. We have the first one here, which is called épée. Épée is the dueling weapon used back in the old days when you wanted to practice your dueling skills. In modern fencing, the épée is a little bit, it's the heaviest of the 3 weapons. It's a little stiffer. The target area for this weapon is your entire body, including your head and your feet and your hands and everything. And there is what we call no right of way. So it's kind of like, in a way, a free-for-all. So the 2 opponents obviously try to score points by, call them touches. Score touches on any part of their opponent's body. The next weapon here this is my personal favorite, is foil. It's a little bit more of a lightweight dueling weapon. However, the target area is your torso. We like to say is going after the vital organs. Back when fencing was a little bit more to the death. However, the reason for the torso is back in the old days, it was considered unsporting to actually go for somebody's face.
Yeah.
So that's this weapon, again, my personal favorite. That's the one I spend most of my time with. The last weapon is saber, and the difference with this weapon, as you can see, it's a little bit heavier bell. The target area is from your waist up. So imagine if you're on a horse. Originally, this stems from fighting on horseback. This is the only weapon of the 3 that the predominant method of scoring is by slashing. So you go after your opponent by slashing, and the target again is your waist up, including your head. So there's head cuts and stuff. It's always, there's a little button on the tips of the point weapons here that you have to depress. And fencing is all done electronically these days. So there's gear you can plug in and stuff. And we have all of this equipment here. So that's another question a lot of times people will ask is do you have to buy your gear to participate? And when you're just starting out, no, you don't. We have everything, including all the electronic stuff, because we have found that to get people really enthusiastic about the sport is to not only get a weapon in their hand right away, but after doing a little bit of basic footwork and drills as to how to defend yourself and attack, then we get them hooked up to the electronic scoring boxes and let people.
So does the gear includes the helmet and the body
mask? Yep.
Stuff. So you have all the different sizes. I know you have youth that come in here.
We do, yes. We take anybody that is interested in fencing. We've got several different groups of people that meet for class. So we start kids as young as 7. I think we have actually even a little bit younger, like 5. We call them the mini musketeers. For youth under, I believe it is under 10, their swords are a little bit shorter.
Okay.
And the mini musketeers, it's all plastic for them to just to try out. The masks and everything are lightweight and plastic. And like on Saturdays, that's our youth class, and those are pretty much the 7 to 10, 11 range, the elementary school students essentially. They meet on Saturdays. Starting at 12:30. People are welcome to drop in anytime, actually, to observe fencing if they want. We have open fencing, which meets Monday and Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. we start open fencing, and that's pretty much just open practice time. So if
Okay.
anybody's interested, just coming to see what fencing looks like.
Yeah.
Mondays and Wednesdays are a good time for that.
Now, what does it entail as far as technique
Technique?
and stuff goes?
We usually break down classes where we start with footwork, how to stand, how to move about, because it's pretty linear, it's back and forth, there isn't much side to side movement. We'll go over what we call blade drills. So
Okay.
how to defend yourself, how to hold the weapon, how to attack somebody, how to, what we call parry, which is a defense. Take, parry and then mount attacks. And depending on how serious somebody is, we can take it all the way to training for national competitions.
Okay.
We have about, 8 or 9 coaches here, both men and women who have varying degrees of success in their lives fencing. The club was started back in 1980, so there's a few members who have been here that long and have learned from some very, very accomplished former Olympic coaches.
Yeah.
As I started, the younger kids class meets on Saturdays. Then we have youth, what we call the youth competitive class, but again, if there are youth out there that are just starting, we have several kids that have been fencing less than 6 weeks right now in our youth class.
Youth class.
Yeah, and that's more of your middle school, high school age students.
Yeah.
Then we do have some adult beginner classes. We have an adult class that meets Tuesday evenings, and we have an adult class that meets on Saturdays starting at 11. So there's a couple of different times. And we actually have an adult group that meets during the week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I believe at 11 a.m.
How do people register for classes?
You can go online to lincolnfencing.com and the website, you can actually register off the website.
Okay.
Or you can give us a call at 402-420-7688 because it's not a phone number I call myself.
Yeah.
So 420-7688.
Okay.
And actually the person that mans the phone, his name's Christian Anderson.
Okay.
Very nice person, loves fencing, loves to talk about fencing. So he can point, if somebody has a question about which class maybe this should be appropriate, he would definitely be able to point somebody in the right direction.
Great.
So
Great. Well, thank you so much
you're
for spending
quite
some time
welcome.
with us this morning.
Yeah, we hope to see you all here this week working off those cookies.
I know. I'm included in that. So thank you again, Darby.
You're welcome.